Samsung makes great flagships. No matter what, we have to agree on that. But can its flagship last 5 years? To be more precise, can you use a 5-year-old flagship in 2022? Yes, we're going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and if I can use it in 2022, because yes, I've tried it and you will be pleasantly surprised. But before we do, my name is Jonathan, you're watching TechTeachers, and let's roll the intro.
If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now by hitting the subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Starting up the video, I'm going to talk about the good things of using a Samsung flagship, to be more precise, Galaxy Note 8 in 2022. Primary reason being the built-in design. I mean, wow, it comes with a glass-on-glass design which is protected by Gorilla Glass 5, and there is this metal. So this is a sandwich, and no matter what, under 25,000 you cannot find any smartphone with that good of a build and design. Now coming up to the display, it is a curved AMOLED display. I mean, that too 2K. Now show me a smartphone under 25,000 which can get you a 2K display, HDR10 and 1440p along with the curvedness. I mean, wow, I agree that it does have some thick bezels on top and bottom, but they are symmetric, so it doesn't matter me so much after using it for a long time. Next, let's talk cameras. I mean, even in 2022, after 5 years, the Samsung flagship has 4K 30 FPS support along with optical image stabilization and 1080p 60 FPS. But the cherry on top, it has 2K video support on the front facing camera, the 8 megapixel one. I mean, which smartphone offers 2K video recording under 25,000? Again, there are very less smartphones which does that. So Samsung flagship, even after 5 years, is holding good. Now, the Samsung flagship even supports the Note 8, to be more precise, comes with a S Pen which makes the workflow a ton easier. I mean, I don't have to use my fingers, although I would love to. The Note 8 gives you a ton of options to use and scribble and sign. That it's very easy for me if I would like to sign some documentation on the go, some PDFs, and it makes my life whole lot easier if I use Note 8 instead of any other smartphone. And finally, it also has DeX support. I mean, we all know how revolutionary it was when Samsung announced the DeX support for smartphones, and this 5-year-old flagship supports DeX. You can just connect a wire to your smartphone and along with the HDMI, and boom, you can use your smartphone on large screen. I mean, how convenient is it? Now, with all those good things out of equation, it's not all blues, because there are some cons of using a 5-year-old flagship in 2022. No matter how good of a flagship it was in 2017 when it launched, it is still a 5-year-old smartphone, and as MK Banerjee said, good smartphones are getting cheap, cheap smartphones are getting good. Even the mid-range smartphones are offering great features in 2022. So when you use a 5-year-old flagship, the main concern is the battery backup, and unfortunately, yes, the Note 8 also suffers with the battery life issue, wherein it doesn't last me a day. I mean, not even a day, half day, it lasts me a half day, so I have to charge it twice a day, which is a pain in the ass. Also, the fact that it launched with Android 7.1 Nougat in 2017 and it was upgraded to Android 9 Pie, but again in 2022 we are using smartphones of Android 12. Even the mid-range smartphones come with Android 11 or 12 at least. So using a 3-year-old software with a security patch which is pretty old is not that of a good deal and doesn't give me that confidence when it comes to security and software updates. So that is one more con on Samsung Note 8. Now, the processor. No matter how good of a flagship Samsung Note 8 was in 2017, still after 5 years, the mid-range flagship processors have come a long way, and the Samsung Exynos 8895 is still a good chip, don't get me wrong, but again, after 5 years, it doesn't hold that good. Even the 7 series processor can easily chew through the 8895 on the Samsung Note 8. Now, finally, the Samsung Note 8, as it was launched in 2017, it doesn't come with VoLTE support. So all those Jio users, if you would like to use Note 8 in 2022, unfortunately you cannot. You have to switch to Airtel or Vodafone, but if you are okay with that, then this is also a a pro for you and not a con, but as I am a Jio user, it was a bit difficult for me to use. I had to use my secondary SIM, so I would put this in the category of cons. So what do we have here? Good display, good design, good cameras, even in 2022, and also DeX support. But on the con side, we have poor battery life, old software, Android Pie to be more precise. Also the fact that the processor is pretty old and mid-range smartphones have caught up and they are way ahead in the race. So finally, the VoLTE support, it could be a pro or con depending upon what service provider you're using, but as I am a Jio user, so it was a con for me. So all in all, these are all the pros and cons of using a 5-year-old flagship, to be more precise, using Samsung Note 8 in 2022. So do you agree with what I had to say? If not, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. So that pretty much winds up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, I feel like the one who's privileged to have an awesome supporting audience like you feeling, make sure to crack the like button. But if you thought this video sucked, you better know what to do. But if you loved it and want to see more such awesome videos dropping at least twice a week, then it's no better time than hit the subscribe button. Until then, this has been your host Jonathan from TechTeachers and Shaker behind the camera, signing off.